Alright, before we do anything else to start this off with, let's go ahead and speak with Manuela.
Professor, a pleasure to see you.
And you too, Manuela. Are you praying? That's what it looked
I've never
like.
been very good at praying. I was here to confess my foolishness.
About?
While I'm at it, may I confess something to you too?
I mean, I am your deity now, so might as well. Go ahead.
I realize what a burden I've been. On you, I mean. After every breakup, I neglect my work, and I know how that affects you.
I'm not gonna lie, Manuela, I hadn't actually noticed.
I'm completely worthless as a woman. Can you imagine how that feels? I'm going to be single for the rest of my life. I just know it.
I think it would go a long ways if you just cleaned your room.
You think so too, don't you?
No, there's someone out there for everyone, and if I have my way, you'll be together with Hanneman.
Really? So maybe there's still hope for me.
Yeah.
Who am I kidding? I've known for years how hopeless I am.
Oh, Manuela.
What's wrong with me? It's not my looks. I'm still gorgeous. Or am I? Be honest, do I look old? No, not possible.
Not really. If I had to guess, I'd say 32.
I'm the songstress who swept the Empire off
Actually, I
its
could
feet.
check.
Men professed their love for me hourly. It can't be my looks.
You look just fine.
You're right. Although, just fine is a bit, well,
Maybe I
it's
should have
better to
gone
be
with the other.
attractive than just fine. Oh no. If the problem isn't my looks, and they are not the problem, then it must be, what? My personality?
Based on every date you've told me about, which might only be like one or two, it's definitely the state of your, cleanliness. Your para... But we're gonna go with the fun option.
I know you're trying to find a way to say it gently, but you think there's a problem, don't you?
I love that, concerned look on Byla's face
I
there,
suppose I can be a bit unkempt.
to put it mildly.
I do have a short temper, and I may be a little lazy, sometimes.
I mean, it's endearing when Hilda does it.
But I've always heard fellas, you know, like a woman with a few flaws. Seems to me there are plenty of flawed girls who have landed themselves a good man. So maybe my trouble is I'm not imperfect enough. Do you think I could use a few more flaws?
Manuela, you're going the wrong way with this. Not even an option. No.
Why? Do you think I'm flawed enough already?
This is just a minefield we're weaving our way through, isn't it? Is that where we're ending? Huh. B support. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and take care of some of these others. Leonie. And Catherine. Oh, hey. Sound a little bit higher of a voice than Catherine usually has.
Catherine's working hard. I guess even the strongest fighters can't neglect their training.
Yeah, very true. Always have to be improving, keeping your skills polished. Still going at it.
At it again? Or is she still at it?
I don't know how... Has it been an hour? A day?
Oh, a spectator. If you want to ogle, you ought to be a little less conspicuous.
I've never heard someone say it as ogle. I've always said ogle.
Sorry, I didn't mean anything by it. I was just passing by. I couldn't help but wonder, though. Have you been training all this time?
Yes, I'm simulating prolonged combat. Fighting for a long time requires a whole different set of skills.
A lot of endurance.
If you can't handle it in training, you'll certainly be doomed against the real thing.
She's not wrong.
I can't even imagine having what it takes to keep that up for so long.
Oh, but you could always join her.
You've been in your share of battles. I'm sure you have some sense of what it takes. A brutal, protracted clash in open marshland, neither side retreating.
Don't know if we've had any open clashes in marshland yet.
In that situation, what will you do? Your survival depends on decisions you make in the moment.
I see why you're so successful.
Yeah, she's a good fighter.
Most importantly, don't give up. Don't start thinking about how you might lose or might die. Focus on surviving, on winning.
That is the key.
You're right. I've been narrow-minded.
Though, in order to focus on surviving and not dying, winning, you should make sure you practice your skills.
I decided, since I don't have a crest and can't use relics, that I'm powerless against someone like you.
Hey, we went out of our way to get you that relic. Don't write it off, even if you can't quite use it yet.
But that's wrong. I'm not helpless. Not as long as I'm breathing and on my feet.
Hell yeah, and you're one of my better units anyways, so...
So, the first thing I'm going to do is learn how to beat you. When you're unarmed, at least.
Actually, she's trained in unarmed combat, so...
That's the spirit, Leonie. Though I'm not planning on losing either, you know.
Good. I hope you're ready, because I'm going to train even harder than you.
Maybe you should train with her.
You remind me of myself when I was young.
Oh, you're still pretty young, Catherine.
I would become so angry at my own weakness. I feel strangely nostalgic seeing that same anger in you.
Leonie has a lot to live up to. With her idol, Geralt.
Huh? Where'd that girl go?
Off to train, maybe.
We start tomorrow.
So she is gonna go with her. That's nice. Alright, let's go ahead and do Cyril. Oh, he's a bunch. Ooh, finalize Scythia. We'll start with Seteth. No, we'll start with Shamir.
Hey Shamir, how do you think I'm doing with my bow lately? Think I'm getting pretty good?
I wouldn't know. I
hit
haven't used you
closer
in
to
a
the
while.
bullseye today, and that felt real good.
Yeah, good for you.
You were fun.
I just love how even when she's giving compliments, she just sounds so disinterested and mildly, what's the word, derisive?
Fine? That might be the nicest thing you've ever said to me, Shamir.
I mean, for her, that's high praise.
You take too many direct shots, though.
But it's easier if you shoot straight.
Yeah, though, probably less useful in combat unless you're, like, actually in an archery line.
Of course it is. But if you can hit your enemy with a straight shot, you're too close.
Oh, that too, yeah. You should practice, shooting arced shots.
Tell me, Cyril, what's an archer's greatest weakness?
A person with a sword 3 feet away.
When we get too close to the enemy and we can't shoot the way we're supposed to?
Yeah, but that's what close counters is for.
Exactly. As an archer, your position is critical. Know exactly how far the enemy is and keep a minimum safe distance. Understood?
You mean to stay away from the enemies, but not too far away or my arrows can't hit them.
Exactly.
So you understand why you can't rely on straight shots. You have to use curved shots as well.
Yep.
Never run up to your target. Hit them from a safe range.
Shoot them from a safe range with curved shots.
Hell yeah. Or, you know, close counters.
Archers should always control the battlefield.
Okay, yeah, I get that. I'm gonna go practice some of those curve shots right now.
She's not wrong. Especially if there's flying units on the field. Just in general, they're incredibly useful.
You're not a bad student. If nothing else, you have the right attitude.
Look at that, she's smiling. I think that's the biggest smile I've ever seen on her face.
You think so?
Keep it up.
I will.
Hey, look, they have a nice little chain there. Maybe I'll get the others eventually. Seteth.
Hey, Seteth. I got a delivery for you.
Of course.
Thank you, Cyril. Would you mind waiting just a moment for me to confirm the contents?
Sure thing.
All seems to be accounted for.
Sarah would never, you know, take a bit of a package or read your letter or anything.
I lack the time to handle tasks of this kind myself. I appreciate you making the effort. Is there anything I can assist you with? Do you have any concerns?
Oh, everybody's favorite dad, Seteth.
Concerns? Nah, I'm happy just working for Lady Rhea. I got a way better life now than I ever did before.
Cyril does realize that Lady Rhea is not here right now, I hope.
If your better life is this frugal, I have to wonder what your previous experience was like.
He has mentioned it before, but I'm blanking on the details. Was it a mercenary? No, he was found on the battlefield, I remember that much.
It must not have been easy before you came to us. But you should know that is in the past now. You are young, you should be enjoying life. Do not allow your past to overshadow that.
Yeah.
Is there nothing you desire? We will support you in any way we can.
Really, there's nothing. Except... Nah, it's okay.
What is it, Cyril? Seteth would be more than happy to help.
Except...
I don't got anywhere else to go, and I just want to be able to stay here forever.
Well, become a knight, or Lady Rhea's permanent servant, or maybe a monk, and you can.
This place Lady Rhea gave me, it's the only place I know to call home.
I will keep that in mind.
Well, I got work to do. Excuse me.
I'm sure these will get more interesting between you two as we go on, as they always do with Seteth.
Of course. I apologize for delaying you.
Wonderful. Alright, next let's get this Catherine and Shamir support out of the way.
Hey. We don't need to have this conversation.
Oh, these two have some of my favorite interactions.
You don't know what I was going to say.
I don't think she needs to.
Something about our vastly different approaches to life.
Fine then. We don't need to talk about it.
I think I might ship them. I love it. Just the most awkward supports.
Actually,
Really, guy.
sorry, you go first.
I was gonna say I'd hear you out.
Well,
Okay, let's talk about it. I will be faithful to Lady Rhea until I die.
okay. Where are you going with this?
If I had to choose between you and her, I would choose her every time.
Very, sweet of you, Catherine.
I assume that disqualifies me from being your partner.
Oh, like combat partner, battle buddy kind of thing, or like partner?
Between you and Rhea, I'd choose you.
Oh, Shamir. I think that's the sweetest thing you've ever said to Catherine.
But between you and me, I'd choose me.
And there's the Shamir we know and love.
That probably disqualifies me from being your partner, too.
So 2 disqualified people to be each other's partners. And that's why you're perfect together.
Well, no. I'm quite fond of being alive. I don't intend to sacrifice my life either. If it came down to you or me, I'd choose...
I think most people are fond of being alive.
What's wrong?
She's not sure if she would choose you or her.
Nothing. You're not like the rest of the knights. Maybe someday you'll have to take a path that diverges from ours.
I don't know. Maybe.
What if we went to war with your country?
I don't think she would give 2 shits, quite frankly. I think she's made that clear before.
It is a possibility.
Maybe I shouldn't be thinking like that.
The future is one of the great mysteries of life.
Yeah.
We can worry about it when the time comes. But until our paths diverge, you're my partner. And I couldn't ask for a better one.
Ah, there it is.
You got that right. I'm the best there is.
Oh, Catherine. So self-assured. Fantastic. Let's do Claude next, I think. Oh, and Flame. What are you staring at?
Hi, Flame. Have the 4 saints caught your fancy?
Cough, cough.
Hello there, Claude. No, not particularly. I was merely looking.
I mean, she is friends with all... Well, I was gonna say she's related to all of them.
I see. In any case, do you mind if I ask you a little something? It's about your family's origin.
Cough, cough.
This again? There is truly nothing of interest to discuss on that topic.
Sure.
Ah, but when you try to change the subject like that, it drives me mad with curiosity. That said, taking a secret by force isn't my style. That's why I devised a different approach. Relentless nagging.
I don't think she's gonna give up this secret quite that easily.
Might I suggest giving up entirely?
You can. You can suggest that. But I don't think it'll work.
Truth be told, my brother has asked that I not speak of my background to anyone.
I can understand why.
I thought it might be something like that. Oh well, guess I'd better give up on trying to get you to tell me your stuff.
I think it's quite nice to be one of the few... Wait, no. I don't Byleth does know her, does know some stuff, but, I was gonna say, it's nice that Byleth is in the privileged position of being one of the few people to know. But I think it's only me who knows as the player, not Byleth herself.
Instead, why don't I tell you about the theory I've come up with?
Uh-oh.
You've concocted a theory, have you? I suppose there is no harm in listening to it.
Let's see how close he is.
I did a bit of investigating into the crests that you and Seteth bear. Seteth's is the major crest of Keyhole, and yours is the major crest of Sethlene.
Yep. Because he is Keyhole and she is Sethlene.
Where did you learn of this?
Oh, I just took a peek at some records by a renowned crest scholar. I'd rather not say more than that.
Hanneman told him.
Anyway, my point is that I don't think I've ever heard of 2 siblings each bearing the major crests of a pair of saints. If the legends are true, then Saint Keyhole was Saint Sethlene's father, wasn't he?
Yes, that is very much the case.
Which means if you and Seteth were the descendants of Saint Sethlene, that would explain how you 2 came to possess Keyhole and Sethlene's crests.
Yes. Very astute of you, Claude. You've hit the nail on the head.
You mean to suggest that my brother and I are the children's children's children of Sethlene?
So, do I spy a blush on you, Flane?
That about sums it up.
An interesting theory, to say the least. But surely you must know.
I don't think Sethlene ever had any children.
Saint Sethlene was never married. There are no tales of her having ever had children.
I think Flane would be the expert on this.
Sure, but the possibilities are endless. It's not like legends are known for their accuracy. But based on your reaction, I guess I'm probably following a bad lead here.
I am so happy that I know the truth about Flane for this support. Makes it just so much better. Alright, let's see. Seteth? Oh yes, burning Seteth.
Excuse me.
Oh, Bernie.
Yes? What is it?
I'm really sorry about what I said.
Seteth is like the exact kind of person I feel Barney would be super intimidated by.
I shouldn't have called you scary, even if, you are. I said it again. I'm sorry.
Oh, Bernie, you're the best.
It is nothing I haven't heard before.
You hear that you're scary often, Seteth, do you?
I am well aware of my austere nature, and I am accustomed to the commentary it brings.
Oh, at least you're self-aware.
I do confess, however, that I was slightly hurt to see you flee from me in such abject terror.
Don't be sad. I'll never do it again. I promise.
Oh, Bernie.
But, I've been wondering,
Yes?
were you really writing a farewell letter?
I don't remember what he was actually saying when he was writing it.
Ah, that. No, actually. I was composing a fable centered around Saint Indek.
Oh, hey, yeah, we just saw him recently.
I didn't know you wrote fables. What's it about?
Actually, knowing you and your history, it might have actually been a letter to Saint Indek. You know, catching up and all that.
Saint Indek, one of the four saints. He was an extraordinarily shy person.
You would know.
It is said that he spent most of his life in solitude, unable to open his heart to anyone.
I feel like Seteth is better at this than Flane.
I like him already.
Oh, don't you have his crest?
He was, after all, a
Yeah,
man
you
who
do.
hid himself away at the bottom of a lake.
What's that about a lake?
He's kind of a sea monster. You fought him too.
Nothing. Now, something else to know about Saint Indek is that he had incredible skill with his hands.
I didn't see any hands on him, but maybe I wasn't looking close enough.
And that skill made him beloved by the people because he constantly applied it to their benefit. The moral of the story is that shortcomings can be made up for with talent and kindness.
That's a nice moral. I wonder if Saint Indek has a human form. Like Seteth and Flane.
I like it, but I don't have any talents like that.
What? Kindness?
I can't even imagine being that helpful to people. Saint Indek must have been really gifted.
Don't be so quick to dismiss your abilities.
Yeah. You're an excellent cook, and if I recall correctly, also pretty good at sewing. I think I'm forgetting a few other things, perhaps.
You and he are actually alike in more ways than one. You possess Indek's crest, after all, do you not?
Yep,
Yes, I do. You really think we're alike?
you're both archers.
Now I want to know all about him. Do you think I could read your fable when it's done?
Oh,
Absolutely. Indek's example is something that we can all learn from.
definitely better than Flane, but not by much.
Thanks so much. I'm excited to see it.
Oh, Bernie, it's great to see you getting along. Last but not least, Cyril and Lysithia. Is this their final support?
I did it!
I did it!
What did you do? Did you read?
Okay, so next up is...
What's this letter all about? Doesn't appear to have a sender written anywhere.
Or did you write a love letter to Lysithea?
This handwriting is so sloppy. Wow.
Oh, to be fair, he just learned.
Dear Lysithea, I read the book you gave me.
Oh,
This must be from Cyril. He's learning so quickly.
he's trying. He's good at putting in effort.
It was hard and it got more easy, more I tried it, and it was fun and I learned new stuff.
Honestly, not bad for someone who just learned.
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
Thanks you for helping me to read and to write. You are so welcome.
Oh my god.
Some things are hard to say and easy to write. I know just what you mean.
Oh,
I want to read more and learn writing better.
of course he does know how to speak. So, theoretically, he should also be able to write if he knows how to, the proper letters and how the words are spelled. Still, though,
You're
I don't want to take away
already
from his
doing
accomplishment.
So well with this. I can see how hard you're working. I am glad you are my friend. It makes me happy.
I'm happy you're so bappy.
Oh,
Hey, Lysithea! Last night I finished reading the book you lent me.
I think she just found out.
I wanted to tell you right away, but it was late, so I tried to write a letter. Lysithea?
Cyril, you sweet little...
God damn it.
Did I do something wrong? I don't know what you're trying to say.
This is just too precious.
Some feelings can't be verbalized or put into writing. Look, it's just that
Would you like a pen and paper, Lysithea?
I'm sorry. I really don't know what you're trying to say.
What I'm trying to say is, I'm bappy too.
Oh my god, this is just the best.
Bappy?
Poor Cyril doesn't realize what he did.
Let's keep studying and spending time together, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, I get you now. That sounds great, Lysithea.
Wow, these have been, just sweet and precious. And that's the final support between them. It's a little sad, but oh well. Violet, do you have another support coming? Oh, it's Lysithea. They're not quite here yet. Oh, that's that. There we go. Yes, instruct manually. I kind of wonder how instructing automatically works, though. Alrighty, everything is set. Let's begin our training for the day.
Professor.
I've known how to swing a sword since I was a boy, but I still have a lot to learn before I can be called a master. I'd like to ask you to help me temper my sword skills. Sure. Oh no, professor points. That's too bad.
That was amazing, Hilda.
Oh, I guess we just skipped the horse scene.
Something about you makes me want...
That's fine. It's not like it's anything new. I was planning on skipping it anyways. Oh, nothing too special here. Excellent. How many, I feel like I have... You know, quests to do. I suppose I can do that next week with the, monster sighting. And then this week, since I'm basically out of summoners, I can go around and just refresh. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Alright. So I've gone around, done everything I needed to do. Last thing is the note from the advice box. Every day is filled with nothing but harshness of war. My only solace is eating sweets. Is that childish of me? Hi, Lysithia. Who cares? You should eat them proudly. Damn. You should eat your sweets proudly, though. I stick by that advice. Alright, end free time for today. Yes, please. Alright, once again, we are done with our training. Or with our instructing, rather. No, excellent. That's kind of what I've always intended for my swordsman to become, mortal savants. Yes, please. Though even though I'm not going to really use you, but still. Damn, still no professor points. Oh? Oh, Shamir. Let's, host a tea party. Let's see. Almiran, Albinian, I forget where you're from. I'll go with the Albinian, though.
You called, so I came.
Well, it's a special occasion.
Thank you. Very good.
Oh, wow, thank you.
Yes.
Mighty weapons.
Yes.
Bet you would like that.
Yes.
Places you'd like to visit, or school uniforms. Probably places you'd like to visit.
Oh?
A word. Oh, she loves giving advice. What? Damn, sorry, Shamir. I misjudged.
Very good.
Damn. Can't give you a perfect tea time on your birthday.
That was delicious. Thank you. I'll visit again when I'm free.
Of course. Oh, nice. Forgot that happens sometimes.
That was amazing, Hilda.
Something about you.
Excellent. Oh, nice. B rank and axes for Raphael. Oh yeah, Dorothea. Saw another one, I think, for Felix. There's too many to keep track of.
I'm feeling good about this.
Very nice.
I'm just not there yet.
Not bad.
There is always more to learn.
Can't remember what that does.
Perhaps I'll expand the scope of my
I
research.
think that was that fire move. Ragnarok. Excellent. Ugh. And now we move on to battle. In a minute. There is someone. A couple people I'm not sure about. Oh, with that, Dorothy has a 100% chance of becoming a mortal savant if she so desires. Still want to max out Dancer first, but about you, Bernie? 70%, not bad. Need to work on your writing a little, though. And you should probably max this out first anyways. Alright, let's go ahead and engage in a battle. Let's do the quest first. To ensure the safety of traveling merchants, take down bandits on the trade route. Sure thing. Taking care of business. There's a song with that line. Alright, let's begin this. And Byleth is not here. So I don't think we have a rewind time ability for once. Alrighty. Actually, you know what? I can have you use Meteor on these two. Very nice. Let's see, Bernie. Attack, iron bow, curved shot maybe? No. Puts her in range of the one that's far away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah. I know what I can do. Encloser. Damn it. Well, I can certainly take this one out. We'll see how it works out. Yes, you are. Leone. Could be a lot better. Oh, and Flame, you could actually rescue one of the... no, you can't. Because then they're just me. The other one is in range. Alright, Catherine, what do you got for me? Not great. Not gonna lie. That's a little better, though. Damn. That would be nice. But no, Hunter's Volley, an attack that strikes twice. Well, she's probably already fast enough, though, to attack twice if she needs to. Or not, apparently. Yeah, looks like we don't actually need to waste the killer bow on this. Oh, but we do need to waste steel bow. Nice. I'll save you for later, Flane. Hilda. With your killer axe. Let's go. Very nice. Excellent. Yeah, back up one space. Just so only one of them can get to you. Tempting. But no. A little too dangerous for my tastes, so we'll do the training bow instead. Damn it. Come on, Seteth. I know you're better than that. Of course, what about you? No. Nope. Looks like that's no good. Your defense is only 27. Oh. Your defense is just about as good as hers. And your resistance is 18. Compared to her 10. You'd probably be fine. All right, we gotta block off this side. Bunch will try. Nice. All right, Catherine. No. Flane. Hit him first. Now, Catherine. Finish him. Very nice. All right, Leonie, you are fine. Right? Uh-oh. Beautiful level, but that means the other is in range of her now, too. Fuck. Oh, but I'm right here, Marianne. Oh, this is lovely. You still have, Byleth's ability, even when, the Divine Pulse, even when you, don't have her on the field of battle. Good to know. Alright, this time we actually survived. Good stuff. Sylvain, do you want to, let's see, which of these would you be most effective against? Neither? So be it. How about you, Hilda? Pretty damn good. Nice. Or at least be at least a little careful here. Sylvain. Get him. Don't bother. Oh, dude, that's a good one. Alright, Seteth. No, you couldn't kill him quite. You can kill him, though. Go for it. Excellent. Catherine. Finish. Yeah, finish him. Wonderful. Flane, if you would. Actually, you know what? Just fortify. Because why not? More speed. Let's see. Hold off for me, Leonie, just a second. So I could have you attack with Thoron. Go for it. Then I could have you attack with curved shot. Or with a normal weapon. Undecided. Ooh. Huh. Okay then. Hunter's Volley. Steel Bow. Hunter's Volley Iron Bow. Yeah, Steel Bow it is. Or maybe Killer Bow would be better in case she misses one of them. It worked out. Alright, Bernie. Get him. Yes, you will. And Leonie, it's your job to protect Dorothea here. Yeah. Okay, and no one needs healing anymore. So we'll end it there. Good job. You're safe. Pavis activated. Ow. Fuck. Marianne again. I could have avoided that. Easy. Just like this. Here we go. 1, 2. And she survives this time. Fantastic. And there we go. Bernie, you wanna get in on this? Iron Lance or Training Lance? Do you have a combat art with that? Night Kneeler? Hey, it's not enough. Still, though. Go ahead. And finish him. No. It is not. Dorothea. No. Leonie. Hit him. If you can. Alright, No. Wait, right there. Dorothea. Combat arts. Not sword dance. Oh, actually, I'm curious. He's a 22 to hit if I use that. That's fantastic. But no, we want Hexblade. 41. Nice little dance there she's doing. Okay, that's fun. Marianne. Let's have you use Blizzard that you just got recently. Nice. Yeah. Good level, good level. Alright, Seteth. Training bow. Hit him. There you go. Fleen. No, we'll do Catherine. No. Hilda. $77. Let's go. Good job, good job. Now, Catherine, it's your turn. Damn, really? Not quite. I was gonna have Sylvain heal, but looks like I need him to attack instead. Oh shit. Oh damn. Well, that's problematic. Even the Lance of Ruin isn't enough. Oh, he knows it's just not ranged. Swift strikes. Javelin. Nope. Alright, what we can do maybe is hit this one with Sylvain. Then hopefully, Flayn is able to take him out. Thank you, Flayn. And stage complete. 3 turns. Fantastic. Alright, Battle in the Kingdom. Rout the bandits in the Kingdom territory with the rare monster. Here we go. And there we go. Thank you, Catherine. Oof. To get amazing levels. Nice. Moose, nice. Of course, Bernie is the MVP.